SQL joins. We use joins in SQL to combine the data or rows from two or more tables based on the related column between the two tables. Suppose you have table 1, table 2. In table 1, we have columns like employee ID, his age column, salary column. In table 2, we have employee ID, location from where he is coming to the office, and his mobile number column. So employee ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some corresponding age and salary values. And employee ID. In this table 2, we have employee IDs like 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. Let us say. So if you want to join the table 1 with the table 2 using the inner join, here the related column between the two tables is employee ID. So based on this employee ID, we need to join the two tables. So if you plot this as a Venn diagram, the first circle represents the table 1 and the second circle represents the table 2. In table 1, what are the employee IDs we have? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In table 2, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What are the common records between these two tables? That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the common records between the two tables. These common records comes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What are the distinct records from table 1? Only employee ID 1. What are the distinct records from table 2? Only employee ID 2. So if you observe this Venn diagram, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 5 records are the common records between these two tables. So when you apply inner join between these two tables, only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These records only returned as a result. What about these 1 and 7? There is no matching for one record corresponding to the table 2 and seventh record corresponding to the table 1. So these are not returned as a result when you use the inner join. So how the inner join works? If you look at here, table 1 and table 2. So it will first go to the table 2 when you apply the inner join on table 1 and table 2. The first record of table 1, it will go and search for the matched record from the table 2. So if you observe here, there is no matched record for 1. That means it is not returned in the result. And if you go for the second record, there is a matching present in the second table. So record 2 is returned as a result. 3, there is a matching. 4, there is a matching. 5, there is a matching. 6, there is a matching. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the records which we get as a result when you use inner join on the table 1 and the table 2. Then for the seventh record, there is no matching present here. So this seventh record is also not get as an output. So suppose if your table consisting of duplicate values and null values. So in table 1, the same columns, employee ID column, age column, salary column. In table 2, employee ID column, location column, and mobile number. So for employee ID, there are 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 1 null value. In table 2, we have 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and null value. So if your tables, if your table 1 and table 2 consisting of these duplicate values, that means here 2 is repeated 3 times. This can be considered as a duplicate value. And here 1 is repeated 2 times. So 1 is also considered as a duplicate value. And also null value. Here one record of null value. Here also one record of null value. Let us assume another record of null value also. So in this case, how the inner join works like this means, so first it will look at for the matched record from table 1 to table 2. So there is one matching found for record 1. So it will return the output as first record. And also in the second record, it again matches with the first record. So in the second row, it will get again 1 as our output. 2, there is one matching here. And for 2, again, this record is matched. For 2, again, third record is matched. For one single record of 2, there are 3 matched records are found. So 2 is repeated 3 times. Coming to the third record. So for third record, there is only one record with employee ID 3. So for this, only one value is present. Coming to the 4, there is no matching from table 2. So 4 is not printed in the output. 5 is also not printed in the output because there is no matched record in the table 2. Coming to the null value. So you thought that null value will match with the null value 2 times. It doesn't possible because inner join doesn't match null values from table 1 to table 2. So only these records we will get as our output. So let's assume table 1, table 2. So in table 1, we have records like 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this table 1 represents the duplicate values also. This table 2 represents as well as the duplicate values also along with the null values. So if you observe here, these are the distinct records. Here in the table 1 and table 2, there is no duplicate values or null values present in the tables. If there is no null values or duplicates present in the tables, the inner join will work like this. That means the matched records will get returned from the output. But if there is a chance of presence of duplicates or null values present in the data set, the inner join, how it will works like this. First, it will go from table 1 to table 2. The first record from table 1, it matches the 3 records from table 2. So table 1 of first record, it matches 3 records from table 2. So in the output, it will fetch 3 records corresponding to the first record. So this is the output. When you run a SQL query on the SQL Workbench or SQL Server or Oracle, so this is the output corresponding to these two tables. So for the first record, there is 3 matching records from the table 2. So for the first record, Tony, age 24, 24, 24. There is 3 matching records. So we will get 3 times Tony for each 3 records present in the table 2. Coming to the second record. For second record, Peter, age 17, it is also repeated. Peter, age 17, Peter, age 17. So this is also repeated 3 times. So for each Peter, there is only one John. So for each Peter, Peter matches with John first time. So this 9th row represents Peter matches with John. Again, Peter matches with John. The 10th row represents this. Again, Peter matches with John. The 11th row represents this. So for every match record present in the table 1, there is a single record in the table 2. So coming to the third record. So 3, Quill, age 12. So there is only one matched record. 3, name Angel, age 18. So only one record is printed in the output. 3, Will, 18, 3, Angel, 18. Coming to the fourth, for ID 4, name Hill, age 34. For this also there is only one record. 4, Pep 19. So for fourth also there is only one row. Coming to the fifth record. Here for each fifth record, there is two duplicates present in the table 2. So one record corresponding to Nick, Odin, age 34, 23. The first record represents this. Coming to the, again, it will match us the second time because here two duplicates are present. So 5, Nick, 34, 5, Nick, 5, Odin, 23. Next. Coming to the sixth record, there is no matched record present in the table 2. Seventh record, there is no matching. Eighth record, there is no matching. So these records, 6, 2 times, 7, 8, these 4 records are excluded from the output. Coming to the null values. Here, null values doesn't match in the inner join. That means if you have an idea, you thought that here the null and the null same, but the inner join don't work on the null values. It doesn't match the null values. So whatever, how many null values present in the related column. Here we used ID as our related column. So it doesn't match the null with null. So in our output, we didn't get null matching with null as our output. Only the matched records with a constant value present in the related column.